Charka here again, and this time we're going to show off a new line of lures and some accessory products. Well, just one accessory product at the present time, and only a couple of lures. We haven't gotten the full shipment in, but kind of exciting stuff. The company is Nomad Design out of Australia. My first contact with those guys was probably close to 10 years ago. I was having some big wooden GT type poppers made up overseas, and about the same time as I introduced those, I received a sample from them, which was a rather big arsed wooden popper, similar to what I was offering and having built and importing. So nothing that was too unique about that, and then just kind of went by the wayside. We had our own product, sold through that product rather nicely, and I was just kind of not thinking we were going to bring anything else in that category with Usuri and Savage Gear and some other manufacturers represented here. But I wound up getting some feedback from a couple of clients of ours. One fellow on the East Coast was playing around with this product a few months ago, and then one of my long-range guys mentioned it, that they were producing very, very well as far as dragging the lures for wahoo. So I followed up with a manufacturer back in Australia. They actually had a rep and a distributor already set up here in the States, so I guess the timing was very, very good to do something with it. But the company is Nomad Tackle Design, and they have a number of big lures in a couple of different styles. As well, they produce some split rings and some braid and a few different things that they work with that maybe won't fit what we do quite as much. But certainly the lures are really, really interesting and unique. They have a lipped lure. Basically, there are two of these lipped lures from them, two different sizes, and they are Mondo sized big, very, very large lures, and unique. Yes, they have a plastic bill, but the plastic bill is a little different than most in the way it's designed, and it's using a plate that runs through it as well as the wire, and things are welded, and then it has a heavy, heavy split ring on the nose, and it is self-centering. What does that mean? You can roll these suckers at high speed, and the lure will seek its center, so it's going to run true. You're not bending eyes back and forth like you did on the Rapalas. It basically is a lure designed to run at a high speed and to run true. Now, on the Minnow, which they call a DPX Minnow, they come rigged with singles, but they're a little bit different. You see another eyelet here on the lure. The hook is attached to the second point and also the tail. These are attached with split rings. They're not attached with swivels. So many of our wahoo lures do come with the swivels. These do not. Do they require that? No. But what's the point of this other hook spot? Well, that's for running a bigger assist. If you want to do without this hook, you take it off and stick on your large assist, with about a 2-inch or so, a tether to the hook, and you'll attach that to the forward position, and then it'll track really, really well. Having it recessed for the fixed position works excellently. And for those who want to go to a big treble, for instance, instead, maybe you're going for kings or something else, you'd put it on the second position here and the tail. But you can run assist, that's the idea. And if we're going for a big billfish, let's say a marlin, something like that, we would probably opt to go without the singles, which could get fouled or get bent around the beak or whatever. You'd go for the assist, and your hookup percentage will increase as a result. In terms of sizing on these lures, the big ones will dive to 40 feet. and it is 200 millimeter in terms of length. So call that, I don't know, maybe close to 10 inches on the lure size itself. And the smaller one will dive to a good 30 feet. Again, with a bill like that, it's easy to understand why. So through wired with a plate. Inside the body of the lure, it is a hollow body lure, but it's got a very, very strong frame to it. It's made to withstand a lot of hits from fish. It's a strong material that they're using. Not only do you have that sandwich design with the lure body, but they also use a foam inside of their lures to give it, again, more internal strength and for the buoyancy. You can get these things chopped up, wahooed, cracked, whatever. They're still going to swim well. They just, they're made to swim well. That's the important thing. Up to 14 knots, which is kind of incredible for a deep dive lure. Beautiful color patterns. They even have kind of a disco version here, which I know a lot of the wahoo guys are going to enjoy dragging around. But some of the traditional, black and red, that comes through. Patterns they have, call it a yellowfin pattern, sardine pattern. They've got a number of good patterns that we've brought in. The second lure from Nomad of interest is the Madscad, and the Madscad is maybe a little more typical trolling lure with some folks. Again, you're connecting with the ring at the nose, two sizes of the lures. Now these are deep sinking lures, so they're made to sink. They've got mast, they're not floaters. And in terms of depth, maybe you're going to get 20 feet, 30 feet, something like that. The speed of the lure will determine the depth that it reaches. Some of the wahoo guys are going to like this one a lot. And again, the flavors it comes in are attractive. The right patterns, little stabilizer fins on the rump end. Beautiful little lures. Not inexpensive. But these things, I'm thinking for this year, 2018 and beyond, the Nomad lures are going to get an awful lot of attention from anglers. The other items that we brought in from Nomad are their split rings, and they have some very, very heavy-duty split rings. 3 sizes. The mediums are good for up to 110 pounds. Strength, 110 kilos. So call it 110, call it about 230 pounds or so. The largest, 130 kilos, 260, 280 or so pounds, and then you've got the big ones on the extra largest. Size-wise, if you're replacing some iron on some caddies, something like that, you're probably going to be looking at 2 of the larger sizes, although the small will fit an awful lot of lure too. But excellent split rings from Nomad. We'll see more from these guys. Again, it's not strong and firm. We're just getting our initial shipments in here. But we expect these to be just terrific pieces for this season. So thank you for watching. We'll get some more new product posted here shortly. Again, thanks for visiting Shark Bait. Bye-bye.